Hi, I'm Holland. Welcome back to my channel. This is my second get ready with me type video. It's more of a poor girl's makeup tutorial, which is how I described the last one, but I made a lot of mistakes in my last one, and I used some stuff that I got from other people that, you know, everybody wouldn't actually probably be able to get their hands on. I just got lucky, that's all it is. So I thought that I'd remake it using only dollar store products, and since I left my makeup bag in my personal vehicle, just drove off and won't have it for quite some time, I thought that I would just go to the dollar store and buy the basics and do that. So I went to Dollar General, and I don't think anything I bought was over $4. I'm pretty sure that this foundation that I'm going to use first, this is how the beauty vloggers do it with the hand. You got to do it like this. Get it all close up like this. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to make the same mistakes. Here I am fucking yelling in the beginning of the fucking video. Anyway, I think this was the most expensive thing that I got, and I want to say that it was $3, but I think I have seen it for $5 before. So basically, when you're going to go to like the dollar store or the Dollar General to get their makeup, a lot of the stuff is there because it's not quite up to the standards to be sold at the like regular price in the whatever stores like Walmart or the fuck ever. And so as a result, it gets sent to the dollar store. That's what gives you like the weird catch to dollar store makeup is sometimes everything isn't exactly like it appears on the label because it is a little bit fucked up. And if you get the liquid foundation, it's much easier for the shade that you're gonna end up getting to be darker or lighter than the shade that it appears to be or says that it is on the packaging. So in order to get a more accurate foundation or concealer or whatever, I just use this Wet n Wild concealer stick as my foundation to avoid you know, having my face and my body be two different people. And you're supposed to dab most of the time, but with these sticks you really don't have any other option except to rub. Dabbing isn't gonna do it. You're not gonna get anywhere. And I remember when I wore makeup more often than I do now, because it's not really required of me like it used to be, that I think that it lasted like a month or 2 months. Depending on the frequency of how much you use it, it's gonna be more or less for you. I know a lot of people can put makeup kind of around their piercings and stuff. I can't. It really bothers me, and since I just fucked this one up, changing it from the post to the ring, I'm just gonna avoid that spot. Okay. And then, you probably can't, or you probably won't be able to find any like eyeshadow primer, so just use a stick as your eyeshadow primer. If you don't use any eyeshadow primer, it's not going to be a good thing for the cheap eyeshadow that we're about to use. But basically, I would just get mad because when I was younger, I was trying to learn about makeup and all this stuff, and I would go online and I'd see these like beauty gurus or whatever, and I was just trying to learn how to do like, you know, your smoky eye or maybe some like rainbow eyeshadow or just, you know, baby stuff, practical stuff. So they were like, and then I have my MAC this, and then I have my this that, and it was all like extremely expensive stuff that you had to order online. I know like MAC has a counter at like Belk's or whatever, but most of it was like fringe online ordery stuff, and it was very expensive. And I had no way of getting my hands on any of this crap. I couldn't do any of the looks I was watching. And now, like, the makeup artists have their own lines and stuff, and they make a shit ton of money off that. And if you like expensive makeup, that's like cool for you. But if you can't afford expensive makeup, you shouldn't be made to feel like your face is less than someone else's face, or you shouldn't be made to feel like the pressure to buy the expensive makeup if you just can't afford it. Or if you don't want to spend that much on makeup, you want to spend your money on something else. So then I just got this like matte palette, and it's from LA Colors. LA Colors generally has the best stuff in the dollar store. So it just goes from white, 2 shades of gray? Yeah, 2 shades of gray and 2 shades of black. And I've already primed my eye with my foundation. It's okay if you didn't get the stick, just use whatever foundation you got as your primer, because honey, we're gonna need it with this cheap ass eyeshadow. And then, you know, just go about things in the usual way. You're gonna have to put more layers on depending, just because, like I said, this is a cheaper one. I've had better luck. I've gotten better results before from dollar store, Dollar General makeup as far as this like white goes. I think it's just because it's matte though. I think the glitter ones just kind of make it look more white. That I remember when I got a little bit older, there started to be like these dumb challenges going around on YouTube. Like, I'm sure you've seen the fucking makeup challenges where they're like, I did my entire face with one thing of makeup and stuff like that. And that was cool or whatever. Like, I don't care. I don't give a shit. But one of the things went around was, oh, I did my makeup from the dollar store. This is a huge challenge. Oh my god, can you believe that I bought my makeup from the dollar store? Oh my god. Like, bitch, this is my life. Shut the fuck up. So, the white is super important to me. That's probably why I'm spending like so much time really highlighting it. The white has always been my thing. Like the crispest whites, the darkest blacks. But today we're not gonna do a super dark black. Today we're gonna stick with the gray, and then I also got this. So I'm gonna be using this shade of purple here because I like it the best. Let's see if we could get it. It looks a little dark, but. And we're basically just gonna use that in the place of like the lightest gray. We're gonna go down and blend. I'm sorry if you can hear any of that background noise. I'm at the terminal because my truck is broken again. And I really hope that I'm not mumbling, because that was a problem in my last video. So you see you got the like color part right there where you can see it like kind of in the crease, but also like up and touching the bone. And then I'm gonna go back to my gray, and I'm gonna pick the darker shade of gray right here. Sorry, I had to find what little brush thing I used for that last time. I had to find what little brush thing I used for that last time. God, and quit mumbling. Another great part about doing your makeup is that it gives you a chance to really just like talk and connect with yourself, just in case you're not in the habit of doing that. I think that every girl talks to herself while she's doing her makeup, but maybe that's just because I've gotten ready with like so many girls in the club that talking just comes natural to me while I'm doing my makeup, and now that there's no one here, I just keep fucking doing it. But I haven't put on the powder yet because with the stick that I'm using, I can just kind of wipe off any mistakes that I happen to make. And then I'm gonna take this second, not the blackest black, but the lighter black, and kind of do the bottom right there. And that's because I'm gonna have my eyeliner, and I don't want the black of the eyeliner and the black of the eyeshadow to really fade together. Oh, that looks way blacker than the other one. I don't know why I didn't take it from the wrong spot. Alright, I'm gonna go back over that with the gray now because the key is to blend. I don't wanna go too high and accidentally mix it with the purple. So we've got a bit of a less dramatic smoky eye going right now. Gonna take this time to wipe off little things. Maybe grab the stick and apply a little bit more. Also, if you use a concealer stick like this as the foundation, you won't have to buy any of those awful expensive beauty blenders that really, I don't want to say they're not worth it, I just refuse to use one because I'm not going to spend $10, $12 on a fucking sponge. Next, I'm going to use this powder. It's another Wet n Wild in my shade Coverall powder. I want to say this powder was like $3. This eyeshadow palette was the most expensive thing that I bought, I believe, and it was $4. And it comes with this crappy little sponge. Hopefully you have a brush laying around, but if not, remember not to rub with the sponge. Remember to like dab or pat or whatever you want to call it. But this is basically the worst applicator of this stuff. It's this sponge. I don't know why they do it, but maybe it's because they think that we spend money on their beauty blenders. Like, I don't know. I remember when every single thing of powder came with one of those cheap little round powder poofs, and you can grab it with your fingers because there's nowhere to hold on to it, and you go like this and you go poof 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 and it flies everywhere. You remember that shit? I still have you know, things that I like more that have that in there. That I got from Walmart instead of, I'm doing again mumbling. I still have things like that I got from Walmart that I think work a little better, but like I said, I left my makeup in the car, and I decided to take the opportunity to show you how I do this and maybe make yourself feel a little better about using cheaper makeup. Like, nobody's gonna reject you because, well, maybe like certain bitches or like makeup enthusiasts or whatever will. And I don't want to paint all makeup enthusiasts like that. Like, a lot of them seem super cool, but, well, a lot of the alternative ones seem super cool, but you know, people can be snobs. Don't want your upper lip to be shiny. Alright. Get my nose, but avoid a pesky nose ring. Okay. So, I actually got super lucky. And I got this white LA Colors jumbo eye pencil. Usually you have to pay a lot of money to find yourself a white eye pencil, and I just got so lucky at this random Dollar General in Georgia. Like, they will surprise you. This one didn't have that much makeup selection, but they had this. I was like, oh, it's my day. It's my day, man. It's my day. Okay. I got multiples because these can be the hard ones to find. I'm gonna start out with my black LA Colors jumbo pencil, and just gonna go outline it. See what I said about it, like a little bit mixing in with the other black I wanted to avoid. And then I like to color this part of my waterline in. Some of that early 2000s emo good stuff running through my veins. Now, just do your best to make it even on the other side. But yeah, I mean, I think that people who are mean about other people wearing cheap makeup, they're not bad people. They're just like extremely misguided. And beauty bloggers and shit like that, like not just makeup enthusiasts, but you know, like beauty bloggers who get paid to use a certain kind of brand. They call themselves influencers unironically. I don't know why I just did this. They fucking do it unironically, and basically make all their money selling this expensive shit to people who probably can't afford it. So, just coming in with my white, making the insides of my eyes lighter and stand out. And then, oh, you guys, I actually tried. Hopefully you didn't just go quiet. I'm so self-conscious about this thing. Like, maybe I'm mumbling. Maybe none of you can hear me right now. But I tried this new mascara. And it's a Wet n Wild mascara. And it says, there we go, Mega Length. It's the purple one. When I saw it, I was hoping that it would be literally purple when you open the package, but it wasn't. It's very deceptive. Let's see if I can get it to focus on the brush. That it's very small, and it doesn't have those big like comb pieces, but it actually makes your eyelashes like mega long, and it's cheaper than some of the other ones. The tube itself is smaller, but usually people have to throw out their mascara before they finish it, so I don't think that I'm gonna be missing like lack of product or whatever. Like I said, it was less expensive, so for me it was just less wasteful, and it does make your eyelashes super long. Like, the thickness isn't as great, but the length I think really makes up for it. And I want to say that this was only $1, but it could have been $3. Everything in my video, I think, has been $4 or less. The most expensive one being that purple eyeshadow palette that I showed you earlier. Sorry, I'm using my mirror above my phone to do this, so hopefully my face doesn't end up being out of frame like a fucking amateur, but I am an amateur. So, it's a bit weird that I am doing my makeup late at night, but I'm actually doing it so I can film another video. I feel like my makeupless videos don't age well, or perhaps they were never that great to begin with. I don't think that women should have to wear makeup, but I think it definitely helps a lot of the time. And so I'm gonna like kind of complete this look with you. So I had my wig on earlier today, so don't judge. Terrible wig hair. But I wasn't wearing makeup earlier today. I just didn't have time. I had a lot of things to do. My truck's in the shop again. For the same thing. It's mostly done, but as I was pulling out of the shop, the check engine light came on, and it's a Kenworth, and they only have the diagnostic stuff for Freightliners available until tomorrow. And but yeah, they won't have the diagnostic stuff for Freightliners until tomorrow. So it's not a big deal. I don't think there's anything actually wrong with it, but it's kind of like fucking up my screen, and it's never good to leave with your check engine light going and then your answer just be like, oh, well, I left because I thought it was just bullshit. Oof. Okay, so to complete this look, I bought the most adorable pink lip gloss from the Dollar General, but my truck ate it. It like rolled off somewhere while I was driving or sleeping or something. Like I kicked the bed, or I don't know. I was on the bed. I kicked the thing. I don't know. It's gone now. So I am gonna finish this up with my favorite black lipstick, Liquid Catsuit Make It Last Wet and Wild. Remember when you used to have to pay $20 and wait 3 months for black lipstick? I do. So yeah, sorry I couldn't show off my pink lipstick to you today. Did you know that it's hard to talk while you're applying lipstick? Oh my god. Life is just so hard. And then, I got this cute little pink bow, also from the dollar store, and I just love it because it's so sparkly. I'm just gonna clip it in there the best that I can. Alright, friends, don't let anyone shame you into buying expensive ass makeup for no fucking reason. Stay fabulous and eat the rich.